Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play on a game called Detective Pikachu. And if you've never heard of what this game is, it's just come out, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You are Pikachu, you are a detective, and you go around trying to solve mysteries, and the big thing about this game is the fact that Pikachu speaks, and apparently he speaks in a kind of voice that you wouldn't expect Pikachu to speak in. So I don't want to waste any time. I want to jump straight into the game, just because I've been staring at like this menu for ages, setting up my recording, and it's been doing like the same music for ages and like slowly pulling back, and I think it's made me go slightly mad. So let's start the game from the beginning. Do you want to enable easy mode? No, I do not. We can do this together. So it is all about solving mysteries, and I guess that we could probably work together to do it. If I get stuck, you can leave comments and help me out, but hopefully I won't struggle too much throughout this game. Right then, let's see the setup for the story. So it looks like it's Pikachu and then this guy working together to solve the cases. Of course, you need the detective hat if you're going to be a detective. It's funny because it looks just such like the cute, normal, like Pikachu like we know from Ash.
Terrible dream again.
But it's a very different Pikachu.
Oh, let's see if this woman can understand me. Pika, 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 pika! That answers that question. So why can I understand them? Pika! Hey, get out of the road! Pika! Pika, 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 pika! This is the worst. There's gotta be someone out there who gets what I'm saying.
So it looks like Pikachu does talk, but to everyone else it just sounds like he's going Pika, 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 just like all of the other Pokemon do. Well, they basically just say their names again and again, it sounds like. But I'm assuming it would make sense that this boy is going to understand him.
My dad disappeared. I've come here to Rhyme City to start looking for clues. I'm gonna start by speaking with his friends and coworkers.
Tim Goodman.
Let's see. The Baker Detective Agency. Hey! What is this? Hey, give that back.
Are you okay?
Block that side.
You got it. Come on.
Wait! Hold it!
Hey, I can't see.
You darn red! Hold on to it!
Easy for you to say, but I gotcha.
Ow, 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 ow! My ears! That's me!
Oh, sorry, old timer. Pikachu?
You're stretching out my ears! Would you let me go?
That was you talking?
Could have been more gentle setting me down.
Sorry?
Are you able to understand what I'm saying?
Is everything all right with you? Just talking to yourself?
What? Wait, she didn't understand him?
So, it seems that you're the only one who can understand what I'm saying.
That's impossible.
I don't really know what's going on, but you can understand me, so all right.
What are you talking about? Oh, the Aipom, Pikachu, the necklace!
Let's follow him. Are you ready? We can't just stand here while these ladies are in trouble.
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay, so it looks like it's just as I expected. Pikachu is the only person who can actually understand me. And first things first, we need to go and get that necklace back. What, you got something you gotta do? Yeah, but this seems more important. And I got here early, so I should be able to make an appointment. If there's someplace you need to stop off at, I can show you the way there later. Okay, come on. Let's go get those guys' necklace back. Right then, looks like I can move. So yeah, it's just like a detective game, but inside of the world of Pokemon. So we're going to be talking to Pokemon, I guess, as Pikachu, and then talking to people as well. Kind of a pretty powerful duo, to be fair.
Oh, there they are. What are they doing? That's a lot lot of ketchup. I hope they don't let it all go to waste.
Oh no. Oh, it's gonna run at me. Ah, okay, good. Dodge the ketchup. Dodge the hot dog. Oh, I think Pikachu caught it in his mouth. And immediately ate the entire thing.
That's not too bad, even with all the ketchup on it.
Okay, this isn't so good though. All right, okay, mash A. I'm mashing it. I'm mashing it. Push it back. Okay, good. Not great, but good. Better than nothing. We didn't crash the cart at least.
Stop right there. Give back that necklace. Oh, they're quick. And now they've run for higher ground. Wow, they're going all out, aren't they? Let's use that. All right, let's raise it up. Don't worry about me. Hurry and go get that necklace.
No, I can't do that.
Come on, you can lift him up. He's like the size of a pillow. Why is he struggling to lift him up so much? Our Pikachu's like secretly ridiculously heavy.
Well, thank you very much. Guess they got away.
Is this going to be our first case? We can maybe follow the trail of like paint and ketchup to be able to find them. Yep, looks like that's what I gotta do. Yeah, looks like they're gone. But they sure made a mess of things. Yeah, hard to believe that Pokemon could run amok like that in the heart of the city. Actually, these kinds of incidents have been happening a lot lately with Pokemon suddenly running riot. But this time seems to be different, What happened with the Aipom? Well, we lost sight of them. So, the necklace is... I'm so ashamed. Hey, why so gloomy? They left so many traces behind, a little investigating, and we'll figure out where the Aipom went in no time. What? You can do that? A Pikachu? What, you doubt me? Look here. Just tell these ladies here that they can relax, because we're gonna get that necklace back. There's the thing. Don't worry, because we're gonna get the necklace back for you. Really? Thank you, sir. Okay, in that case, let's get right to the investigation. What exactly will we do in the investigation? Well, I do have you here, so why don't you start by interviewing witnesses? Ask the people around here whether they've seen the Aipom or the necklace. I can't speak with humans, so I'm relying on you. Okay, got it. Do you have a pen and notebook? Sure, I got that. So you just record the testimony and evidence from your interviews in that notebook. Okay, got it. And you can create your own unique case list. Okay, I'll give it a try. Right then, let's create myself a case list. The evidence is the necklace. Well, I don't really have that evidence. It belongs to the girl, but Aipom took it. I mean, that's not really much of a note, is it? That's like the whole thing of the investigation. So, not very much to go on it. Of course, we haven't got any testimonies yet. The Pokemon are just Pikachu and the Aipom. Basically, I think we need to go and talk around with some people to try and work out. Well, the first thing, let's go look at the paint. Obviously, this is the big thing. There's a paint splatter there. I don't seem to be able to go anywhere else. Maybe they went up. Let's go and speak to this woman here. And let's see if she saw where they went. Yes? So then I choose what I want to talk about. Talk about the Aipom. That's basically the only thing that we have to talk about right now. Did you see any Aipom run this way? I don't know if I'm saying that name right, by the way, for the Pokemon, but it will do for now. Yeah, they flew right over my head. I guess it went wild over here too. Seems that way. Who are you talking to? Nobody. So, which way did the Aipom go? That way, in the direction of the bank. Thank you. Okay, looks like we know which way they went. I mean, we could kind of see that by the paint, but nice to have it pointed out. Looking good. Let's keep up our interviews. Okay, so we can't just run straight there, I guess. Yeah, so let's end this conversation. And yeah, let's talk to someone else. Just come on. Okay, got it. Just then, when I blurted something out to you, that woman got a funny look on her face. Oh, that makes sense. That's a natural reaction. But if you seem like a weird guy, it might just be harder to get someone to say so much to you. Just be careful when we're around other people. Okay, but that's inconvenient if we can't talk. How about I give you a signal when I have something to say? Yeah, that's a good idea. Great, let's try it out. Just talk to me and see if you see me give you a signal. I mean, not a very subtle signal, but looks like Pikachu has something to say.
Great. You noticed. Now if there's something that I notice, then I'll give you a sign. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, yeah, basically people would think I'm mad talking to myself. If I spoke to Pikachu all of the time, so he's going to give me a signal if there's something that he's noticed, and then he'll be able to tell it to me. What's this Pokemon? Like, I'm really good at, like, knowing the old Pokemon, like the original Pokemon, and of course I played through Pokemon Moon, if any of you saw that, so that caught me up to speed a little bit, but there's going to be a bunch of Pokemon that I'm not going to know here, so sorry if I don't recognize them. Actually, I do recognize that one. That's a Furfrou. Yeah. I've seen it before. I don't really know much about it, but I definitely recognize it. What is it? Right, about the Aipom. We're looking for some Aipom. Please tell us if you've seen anything. Someone messed with Furfrou, and its fur went back to looking all amused. What a disaster. Is that it? Okay, not much evidence. Do you notice anything, Pikachu? No, there was not really much to notice about there. Let's go speak to this guy here. What's going on? Did any Aipom come this way? Yeah, they suddenly fell from the roof, so I was surprised. Do you know which way one of them went? One of them ran down this road deep into the park. Some others came by too, but they ran all over the place, so I don't know. So, one of them ran into the park. Thank you. Okay, looks like we now know where basically both of them went. Okay, so now we know where one of them went. Well, we know where both went. One went like back down the park, and then I think one went to the right. Is it going to let us go to the park? Let's do more checking around here. Well, yeah, sure, I've already just noticed there's the ketchup on the floor leading down there. So that seems pretty obvious, but I guess there's someone else to speak to. Ah! So there's a Pokemon to speak to now. So I guess this is going to be Pikachu's time to do the talking. It's a Diggersby with like huge arm ears. A little bit strange, but okay. Dig? Did you see an Aipom? Dig. So that's the deal. What did it say? Huh, you didn't understand it? Nope, I can only hear its Pokemon cry. So you only understand what I'm saying. Well, it said that there's tons of Aipom running away, so I guess it was a bit of a bit broad to count it as a testimony. With you here, Pikachu, we can get great information by interviewing Pokemon too. I mean, it wasn't particularly great information in that case, but yep, in the future that would make sense. All right, let's check the case list. So these are the different Pokemon that we spoke to. We got our testimonies. So one ran to the park, the other one ran to the bank. These are the people involved in the case. So that should be all of the information. It doesn't let me like look at the paint. Oh, Pikachu's noticed something. It seems as if the Aipom split up when they ran off. Which way did the Aipom with the necklace go? Right, I spoke with the people around here, but I didn't turn up any clues. Gotcha. In times like this, you need to look for evidence. They made quite a scene. So I'm sure there was something that will turn up if you look around the area carefully. For example, why don't you look at that shutter? That's exactly what I was trying to do. Maybe the paint splashed here. Yeah, that's the shape of the Aipom's tail, all right. Anything else? Look around. Okay, so that's the one with the paint. Then the ketchup's on the floor down here. Is it going to let me look at it? Oh, I think Pikachu needs to talk to me.
There has to be traces of the Aipom with the necklace somewhere. Let's thoroughly investigate suspicious locations.
All right, is it going to let me look at the ketchup on the floor? Ah, okay, I think I need to look at the one here. The red traces. It smells like ketchup, and it looks like the shape is definitely that of an Aipom's tail, because they were caught up in the ketchup. Ah, the ketchup from back there. This seems like it might be a clue. Let's ask around the ketchup. Let's ask around about the ketchup. Talk to the people around here. You might want to try that guy wearing a hat. Sure. Let's go and ask the ketchup, shall we? So yeah, now that we've seen the evidence, now basically we can ask people about the evidence. So we basically have like more things that we can say to people now. What's going on? Ask about the ketchup. I noticed traces of ketchup in the shape of an Aipom's tail right over there. Did you see anything? Yeah, the Aipom was really making a racket. It also smacked its tail against the table. It flipped it right over in one hit. Really? The Aipom was that strong? Hey, don't you go getting skittish. You have got me with you. That's right. After all, I know that Pikachu can use Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt? Oh yeah. What a beatdown. Huh? Sounds like you learned some new information. It's important to speak to multiple times to people when you spoke to them before. Okay. So can like Pikachu not use his moves then? Maybe he can't because he seemed a bit embarrassed when I said about Thunderbolt. He's like, maybe not. Right, nothing else from him. Let's go and speak to this lady here. And let's go and ask about the paint then, I guess. Was this paint from the Aipom? Yeah, it seems like it wanted to drip the paint from its tail. Okay, not particularly useful. But let's go speak to this lady because she didn't like help us at all before. So maybe there's something that she can help us out with now. What is it? Let's. Oh, I can speak with the fall-through, can't I? Ah, I did not think about that. Maybe the fur-through knows something.
I'm here, ain't I? Leave it to me. Hey, fur-through, you seem kind of blue. Is that because Aipom messed with you?
Fur.
Wow, what? That's terrible.
What's up? What's it telling you?
Yeah, it seems like its partner insists on feeding it berries it doesn't like. Apparently the berries are nutritious, so she feeds them to it once a week. But it said that today is the day that it happens.
Huh? So that's why it's miserable. It has nothing to do with the Aipom.
Yeah, it says it doesn't know anything about the Aipom.
Huh, I guess Pokemon think about a lot of stuff, huh? Alright, let's go and ask about the ketchup. There are traces of ketchup in the shape of Aipom's tail over there. Did you see anything? Now that you mention it, one of the Aipom had a red tail. That was ketchup, huh? Then I'm glad I didn't get any on Furfrou. Do you remember anything about the Aipom with ketchup on it? No, because I was confused. Okay. Well, I think that's like, we pretty much spoke to everyone then. I guess we can go back to speak to this lady. Do you think you'll be able to find it? The Aipom in this town, are they always like this? Not exactly, but I'm not sure what the deal is with all of these recent Pokemon incidents we've been having. Okay, ask about the necklace. I'm sure we can get back the necklace. Please do, it's very precious. Okay, looks like they are completely not useful. Let's maybe check to Pikachu. Is he going to let us say anything? Why would it let us just go to these places? Look, we obviously know the direction that they've gone. I've spoke to everyone about everything. Let me go to the park. Is there anything that the guy in the hat can say? No, I've asked them about everything. Maybe we could go and check the case list. So one ran to the park, one ran to the bank. We know about that. We have all of our evidence here. We spoke to all of the different Pokemon. I guess we could maybe go back and speak to Mr. Diggy Pants over in this corner here. And maybe there's something else. Oh yeah, we can ask him about the ketchup.
So, you said that you saw Aipom, right? Did you see the one with the red tail?
Dig.
Oh, really?
What's up?
Sounds like the red-tailed Aipom was the one with the necklace.
That's a great clue.
Thanks, Diggersby.
Dig. Okay, so it looks like we are heading to the park then. End the conversation, and then let's go and head off. So is it going to let us go to the park now? Nope. Okay, it's still let us go to the park. So we knew the one that went to the park is the one that had the Netflix, the necklace. So when's it going to let us leave?
All right, looks like you've collected a good amount of information. It's time to start deducing.
Huh? Deducing? What did I do?
What do I do? Consider which way the Aipom went based on the testimony and evidence that you have collected so far.
Oh, okay.
Let's create case notes on a new page in your notebook.
Okay, got it. Ah, so it looks like we're gonna have to line up everything we know. Of course, this is basically like the little tester tutorial case. I'm sure they're gonna get a little bit more complicated than this.
Very well done for a first try. So, just like in the diagram you've drawn, the path splits off at a certain point. Let's see. We have testimony that the Aipom split up and fled down different paths. So then, in which direction did the Aipom with the necklace flee? If we were amateurs, this is where we'd quit. But of course we're not. You've got the crucial evidence, right? It's those marks that the tail's made. Now, do you remember where you saw those marks?
I do. So okay, is it gonna let me drag it? So the red one was obviously the one at the back going to the park, and then the paint was here. Okay, I do not want to reset. I am very confident with my deducing that I've been doing right now.
You've got a good memory, all right. If that's the case, we can pin down the whereabouts of the Aipom with the necklace. And that's all because we've heard some certain testimony. All right then, which bit of testimony was it?
Right, so the Aipom with the ketchup on it, that's the main thing that matters about. You can open your case list. Okay, so this is where we can kind of like put everything together, I assume. So it's Diggy here was the one who told us about the ketchup though. That was like basically the only important information we got from anyone.
This way or that?
Okay, he ran off this way to the park.
You got it. Great job.
Did you find anything out?
Yeah. Looks like the Aipom ran off that way. So we're gonna follow.
Good idea. We're counting on you.
Please. It's my precious necklace.
All right, just leave it to us.
What are you trying to do? Show off for the girls?
No, of course not.
Hey, whatever you need to do, my friend, I'm all for it. And it seems like you might be somewhat helpful on this case.
Are you saying you're a real detective?
I'm not just a detective. I'm a great detective. Detective Pikachu. Speaking of, what's your name?
I'm Tim. Tim Goodman.
Tim?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nice to meet you, Tim. Now, let's go find the Aipom.
Right.
And I guess that's going to be the start of the friendship, and most importantly, the partnership of Pikachu and Tim. Detective Pikachu and Tim. I think it's important to say Detective Pikachu, because whenever you say Pikachu, you just think of like the Pikachu. Obviously, like there's loads of Pikachus, but when you say Pikachu, there's one Pikachu everyone thinks of. But this is a completely different Pikachu in a different place.
Isn't that an Aipom?
Smells like a case. Now it's getting interesting.
What do you think happened, Pikachu?
Just a berry. I don't see any wounds or anything. Just seems to be unconscious.
I don't see the necklace anywhere.
If we investigate why it's unconscious, I bet we'll figure that out too.
So this could actually be a different Aipom, because that might not be the same ketchup, because it's holding a tomato. So this could actually be a different one, maybe not the one that took the necklace. For us to pursue it, this priest, for us to... Yeah, if you just hit that.
This has all happened in a very short amount of time.
For us to pursue it this
Unfortunately,
persistently,
there have
only
been
to
some
find out
traces
that the
left
necklace
behind.
is gone and the
Which
Aipom is
means we'll need to
unconscious.
investigate the scene.
It's times like this when you need to calmly sort out the situation. Why don't you open up your notes like you did earlier?
All right, let's go and open up my case notes. Aipom was unconscious, under a tree, and the necklace was gone. What should I do to investigate the scene?
Look for traces of the incident by investigating the scene where it happened. In other words, this place.
Okay, I'll have a go at it. Right then, so we're basically doing the same thing again, but I think this time we're going to be more focusing just on the Pokemon rather than going around and talking to people. And yeah, we're going to have to find out exactly what happened here, because there is already beginning to be a little bit more of a mystery other than the fact that there's cheeky Pokemon doing cheeky things. Anyway, though, sadly, that is going to be the end of this first episode here. I will be trying to upload these as regularly as I can if you want to go and carry on joining me with that. Links in the description to the next episode, and then the playlist as well if you want to go and watch through all of them. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed these opening. It's certainly something very different, and I am loving it so far. So yeah, for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!